Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'll show you how to build a beautiful animated, pick your favorite cartoon, UI using pure HTML and CSS, with a small JavaScript fallback for browser support. This project uses modern CSS features, smooth transitions, hover effects, and selection animations, without any frameworks or libraries. So if you want to improve your front-end animation skills, this video is perfect for you. Let's get started. This UI displays cartoon cards like Mr. Bean, Doraemon, Masha and the Bear, Tom and Jerry, Ogie and the Cockroaches. When the user clicks on one card, the selected card zooms in. A checkmark overlay appears. All other cards fade out smoothly. And the best part, this is done mostly using CSS only. Let's start with the HTML structure. We start with the doc type declaration, which tells the browser that this file is written using HTML5. Then we open the HTML tag and set the language to English, which helps with accessibility in search engines. Inside the head section, we define the character encoding as UTF-8 so that all characters and symbols display correctly. The title tag sets the name of the page that appears in the browser tab. The viewport meta tag ensures the layout scales properly on mobile and tablet devices. Now we move into the style section. Inside the root selector, we define CSS variables for colors, background, shadows, and transition timing. These variables help keep the design consistent and make changes easier later. Next, we organize our CSS using layers. This separates base styles, layout styles, and component styles, making the code more readable and maintainable. We apply box sizing border box to all elements so padding and borders don't break the layout. The body is styled to remove default margin, fill the screen height, and use a clean modern font. Soft gradient backgrounds are added for a playful look, and CSS grid is used to center everything. The heading uses a bold font and responsive size with clamp. A gradient is applied to the text using background clipping, which gives a modern colorful effect. The cards wrapper uses flexbox to align cards in a row, add spacing, wrap on smaller screens, and center everything. Perspective is added to allow smooth 3D-like animations. Each card is positioned relative and given a fixed size with rounded corners. Shadows add depth, and smooth transitions make animations feel natural. On hover, the card slightly lifts and scales up. Inside each card, a checkbox covers the entire card. It is invisible, but it captures click events and stores the selected state. The poster div fills the card completely and displays the cartoon image using background images. The overlay sits above the poster and is hidden initially. When visible, it shows a gradient background and a circular checkmark created using a pseudo element. The title is positioned at the bottom of the card and hidden initially. When selected, it slides up smoothly and becomes visible. Using the modern CSS has Selector, the parent card reacts when the checkbox is checked. The card scales up, comes to the front, and shows the overlay and title. When one card is selected, all other cards fade out, scale down, and become non-clickable. Animation delays create a smooth staggered effect. Different images and cartoon names are applied using nth child selectors, keeping the HTML clean. At the end of the file, a small JavaScript block is added as a fallback. The script checks whether the browser supports the has selector. If it does not, JavaScript manually applies the scale and opacity changes when a checkbox is selected. This ensures the project still works correctly in older browsers. Finally, when everything comes together, the output looks clean, smooth, and modern. All the cartoon cards are displayed neatly on the screen, and each card feels interactive. When the user clicks on any card, it clearly stands out by scaling up, showing a checkmark overlay, and dimming the background image slightly. At the same time, the remaining cards smoothly fade out, which helps the user focus on the selected cartoon. The animations feel natural and responsive, and all of this is achieved mostly using CSS, without relying on heavy JavaScript. That brings us to the end of this project. If you found this video helpful, make sure to like the video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel for more front-end projects and UI animation tutorials. If you'd like to see a React version of this project or learn more advanced CSS techniques, let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.